What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be a curator today. Guys, coming to you from the museum on a very, very early Friday morning. Still dark outside. That's how early it is. Not sure if any fog is out there, but if it's just the same to you guys, I'd rather not see. I think I'm going to keep everything locked up and stay down here in the museum. Guys, we have another fantastic Neca offering for you today from Neca Toys, and from one of my favorite John Carpenter horror movies. Wait, from 1980 the movie was made in. The Fog. Still one of those movies that sends chills down my spine. One of those movies that I can't really watch alone. And there's certain movies I just simply can't watch alone, and The Fog is one of them. Beautifully done, and to this very day, it still holds its horror level against any of these movies that's being made today. But Neca Toys did a fantastic job at capturing the very essence of Captain Blake, the leader of the leper colony, basically, that only wanted to start a new colony near Antonio Bay, and was basically tricked and lied to and murdered. So that's where the story's overview is based on 100-year curse and revenge, if you will. Captain Blake and all of his men that perished in their ships that crashed against the rocks, tricked by the clergymen and council of Antonio Bay, the leaders of Antonio Bay. So 100 years to the day, Captain Blake and his men would rise from their watery graves to inflict revenge upon basically, essentially, the ancestors, or the 6 people involved, the conspirators, if you will. And it all revolves around this fog. These ghosts, if you will, come out of the fog to exact this revenge. Neca picked up so many fantastic aspects of Captain Blake. We never got a clear shot of Captain Blake. This is probably one of your best shots, and I know this is art. The card art on this clamshell is absolutely fantastic. It's gorgeous. But this is one of the one of the shots from the movie in the church. Where you get a decent shot, albeit a very shadowy shot, of Captain Blake and his men. And those glowing red eyes, fiery eyes, that added to the horror. There's the lighthouse, or Stevie Wayne, the DJ, is trying to save everyone, get everyone to safety. And she really has the Just a fantastic view and a horrifying view of what's everything that's really unfolding and transpiring. Looking at Captain Blake here, you can see he's decayed. He's part skeleton, still mummified in a sense. You can see he's been underwater for 100 years. So you can see the buckles and stuff are here on his belt and on his sash here. From the salt water. Have corroded to some degree. He's got a lot of that on his clothing. Tattered. Great hand sculpt here. Comes with a sword. A sheath, if you will, here. Or is it scarab? Boots. Beautifully done. The boots are really long. You can see that he's got the joints here at the feet. The pants stop right at the boot line. So it gives you that tucked in look to it. There's the other hand right here. It's designed obviously to hold his sword. And one of the more scarier scenes is when Captain Blake is standing there and Father Malone is asking for forgiveness, and Captain Blake draws his sword from the sheath very slowly. You know, just in complete and utter fear when I first saw this as a kid. And you're looking at his eyes. Like I said, that was one of the big takes from the movie, those glowing red eyes. Neca has added that feature with the LED red eyes that actually light up. You can't see it from the back. Let me see. But on the back of his head, which the head sculpt is fantastic, there's a switch that you can turn on to get that, to light his eyes up, to get that effect. Imagine seeing this at night with those glowing red eyes. I can't say enough about the head sculpt on this figure. Like I said, the detail is just phenomenal. Absolutely, positively phenomenal. We're going to turn this guy around. Get you a shot of the back of the box here. Of the card, the clamshell. Here's an excellent shot of Captain Blake with those eyes already lit up, turned on there. You can see this, I got this about a week or so ago, but if you see here, this has come out before. Like I said, NECA is not beyond doing that. If they put something out a few years prior, they'll bring it back out. They've been known to do that many times, and we talked about that in our last video with our Bloody Valentine minor figure. Here's the instructions on how to replace batteries in the back of Captain Blake's head. More information on those batteries. The FOGG logo, which is fantastic and iconic at the same time now. And this tells the story here. If you want to pause your video. still one of my all-time favorite movies that I like to watch with my wife. Like I said, very seldom will I watch this by myself. Very rarely. But I recently saw it about maybe a week ago, and it's always like seeing it for the first time. Here's a feature: light up eyes, tattered fabric, cutlass, and scarab. So it's not a sword. I call it a sword. It's a cutlass, and the sheath here is the scarab. And Captain Blake, he doesn't need to come with a lot of accessories. I mean, he's otherworldly now at this point. He's more of an entity. And his power to be able to move through the fog. Like Stevie Wayne said, what fog moves against the wind? Right there, that tells you something very ominous, terrifying was on its way to Antonio Bay. This figure I got from Big Bad Toy Store. I had to have it. I missed out, like as you can see, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago. I missed out on it. So I'm super excited to actually have this Captain Blake figure. When Big Bad Toy Store announced that they would be carrying it, I immediately placed my order. This is a collector's grade figure. Basically, I paid a little bit more for this figure. Like I said, it's just a collector grade. The only thing essentially it's doing is just making certain that everything, the clamshell, the packaging, everything is in fantastic condition. And as you can see, our Captain Blake is in phenomenal condition. His card, everything is in beautiful condition. No dents, no dings. It's not crushed. Everything is perfect. And I don't mind paying a few more dollars. This is an expensive figure. And with the extra money for the collector grade, it was a little bit more expensive, but the price you pay for being an M.I.B. collector and owning a museum, and our Captain Blake fog figure will be on display here at the museum for all eternity, for everyone to see. So visit the museum, guys. Check this video out so you can see Captain Blake himself, if you dare. You know the routine, guys. God bless. Stay safe. Stay out of the fog. And keep collecting.